Hello, wealthy people. Welcome back to my channel, Joanne WELLth. I am Joanne. I am rebranding today, Wellthy Wednesdays. I'm going to be here every Wednesday, sharing with you hints, tips, tricks, routines, rituals, whatever you want to call them, on how you can step into a life of wealth. Wealth being, you can check out the spelling above, being an abundance, an empowerment of your health and well-being, your wealth. Can you see what I did there? So every week I'll be bringing with you different topics, different stories, whatever floats my boat. We're stepping into this feminine energy here as well. So there's going to be splashes of spirituality along the way. And today I'm filming from my boudoir, literally where the magic happens. And it's timely, it's right, because I'm sharing with you today some of my secrets, my skincare secrets, my hair secrets. And when I first come in here every day, I do not look like this. I resemble a troll, my hair's up, I'm sure you can imagine. So that's what I want to chat to you about today. My skincare routine, my natural skincare routine, and my hair routine. I'm going to start with hair because I feel like that's a little bit easier to do. So I am that person, and you can probably see this by going through my photos on Instagram, Joanne_WELLth. I'm blonde, I'm brown, I'm blonde, I'm brown, I'm blonde, I'm brown, I'm long hair, short hair, fringe, no fringe, and I have had this cycle probably since I left school at 16. Right now, my hair mare, I guess, is from bleach. Last year, around this time, no, it wasn't actually. It was the summer of 69. No, it was the summer 2022. I'd always wanted to be full head bleach blonde, platinum blonde, so off I went to the hairdressers, and it was amazing. I loved it. But fast forward to January 23, when I was in Bali, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, what? And I had like a little Mohican, and it was basically breakage. So these little layers that you see in my hair currently are not actually layers, it's the breakage. So this is a year's growth here. So I'm trying to style it out by wearing it messy because I'm trying to grow my hair a little bit now because I got engaged and I want a little bit longer hair for the wedding. I'm not sure when that will be, but let's start the growth journey now. And I want you guys to come on the growth journey with me. The growth, and I guess I need to improve the condition of my hair. And as you can probably tell, I am not a natural split colour. This is my natural colour from, you can see at the roots. This is not, as you can see by the roots. So I felt like this was my happy ground of, forever switching between blonde and brown, blonde and brown. Now I've got the best of both worlds, but I do understand that that means that this side of my hair every few months is going to get processed. So I want to look after it in the meantime. I'm trying not to heat dry style as much as I can. I can just step outside because I live in Dubai, so I'm lucky in that sense, my hair will dry. And I'm also trying not to put any synthetics or chemicals on my hair. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So my first witchy concoction for my hair using natural oils. I've created a spray. And just like that, no, what did they used to say on Blue Peter? Here's one I made earlier. That's it, not just like that. So in here is a mixture of lemon, peppermint, and a little bit of lemongrass as well. And I just need to smell it because it smells gorgeous. There's also clary sage. The smell just reminded me there. And obviously I've topped that up with a little bit of water. I put 10 drops of each just to get me started. Now I am waiting for some brown bottles. I'm also waiting for rosemary. So I'm going to add this in. And what I'm doing each day is just spraying my hair with my natural oils as much as possible, using this as my styler as well, but it doesn't leave any grease, it's smoothing it out. I know you can't touch it, but it's very soft. So the oils I have in here are all amazing for hair growth and hair, what's the word? Renutrition, I guess. Peppermint stimulates the root. I've been putting peppermint in my shampoo and conditioner as well, non-synthetic. And you know that body wash that used to be all the rage that made you tingle? It's that feeling all over your scalp. Now, I know that one would be full of perfume to make it smell minty. Mine is pure mint. I've also been putting lemongrass into my shampoo, so mixing it up between lemongrass and mint. Lemongrass is really good for rejuvenating. It removes any toxins and, again, helping to stimulate the scalp. That's what we want when we're trying to grow our hair, isn't it? We want the scalp to be healthy, we want the scalp stimulated, and the ends, obviously I'll be having a cut soon, but helping the ends and helping to keep them calm with this as well, which is what the clary sage is doing in there. So I invite you to join me from today. I'm going to have another little spritz, and I'm going to just keep you posted every few weeks. Let's have a hair update. I'll record with my hair down, especially when I've got my rosemary. I'm so excited for the rosemary. Rosemary is the elixir of hair growth oils. Now let's move on to the skin. And just like that, here's one I made earlier. I am loving working with the essential oils, the natural oils, because I am a little bit witchy. Just behind me over there, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, is my morning altar where actual magic also happens. My meditations, I light my candles, I have my sage, I have my roses that are infused with feminine energy. I have, if you can see the little scarf there, that is from a retreat that I did, that we wrapped around our womb space, so that carries the energy of that feminine retreat. So this all happens in my magic room. Hence why I really love making these concoctions for my hair and skin and working with these natural oils. I've given you a bit of a hair story, so I'm going to give you a bit of a skin story because I think people can probably relate to both. I'm not looking after my skin. When I was 20, 21, 22, YouTube wasn't a thing. BeautyTube wasn't a thing. Actually, we had MySpace. I think Facebook may have come out. There definitely wasn't any Instagram. Influencers weren't a thing. You learned about beauty products from going into Boots or Superdrug if you were in the UK, magazines. Like, we didn't go on the internet. The internet was there. Obviously, I'm not that old, but it wasn't in the same capacity. You know, we didn't Google everything. I think it was Ask Jeeves, Yahoo. I can't remember when I was that age. Anyway, 21, 22, I went on holiday with my boyfriends and my first boyfriend. We went to Turkey. And in those days, again, we would tan. I would tan. Tanning was cool. Nobody ever really warned you about not sunbathing, all of that. Now, obviously, we know that we have to be careful in the sun. Little bits are better than none, but little bits are also better than too much. But no one ever used to tell us that. Off I went to Turkey, getting my tan, a little bit of a competition with my boyfriend at the time. Who could get the brownies, who had the best white marks, that kind of thing. Then I came back. Then I went on holiday with the girls, you know, the 18 to 30s. We went off to Zante, and I thought that because I had a base tan, yes, we did used to have a base tan. People might still do that now. They go off the sunbed so they've got a base tan before they go on holiday. Because I had a base tan, I thought I would be okay and slapped on the carrot oil, probably factor 2 or factor 5 or factor 0. Oh God. Even just thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, my poor skin. And I burned. And when I say burnt, I mean trip to the doctors, burnt. I don't know if it was 3rd or 2nd degree burns. If you can put that in the comment. It was a huge blister. If I put my hand on my face and look at the camera, this was the blister. So I had to stay out of the sun, and it really scared me. And from that day onwards, I made a promise to myself. Firstly, I would never leave the house without factor 50 on my face. I've stuck to that. I wouldn't get my face in the sun too much, and I would look after my skin. I kind of got a bit obsessed and turned into the lotions and potions queen. A few years ago, actually, funnily enough, this has obviously been manifested. my friends did say, you need a YouTube channel, share all of this, your routines, your rituals, and here we are. I've tried everything, all the creams, all the potions, all the lotions, all the eye creams, day creams, night creams, you name it, I've bought it in the past. But I did find that it didn't have the desired effect, as in what it said on the tin, it wasn't doing. And I always felt like, I don't know, my face wasn't glowing, it didn't look as healthy as it should because I was using all these expensive creams. Particularly my under eyes, which I used to have a real problem with. I tried every cream, every eye cream, until I started to teach, learn, research, teach myself when I say teach, and look into this. So using the internet, finding beauty bloggers. I actually skipped the beauty bloggers and went straight to dermatologists because I thought, well, that's their job. And I learned about eye creams and how a lot of them, or most of them, so if you use them, obviously it's all personal choice, this is my opinion and what I learned, that we don't need them. And it's just an extra thing that you spend your money on. And when I stopped using them, I noticed a huge difference. My under eye really lightened. And I truly believe that I was putting things that were too heavy under the eye, even though it was light creams, and yeah, it made it worse. So about 5 years ago, I switched out from most of my products and entered into the world of fragrance free. And I was really careful in what I picked. I did the research. I found the companies and the brands that I liked that were fragrance free, weren't full of extra fillers, chemicals, extra bits that we don't want in our face cream. Because someone said to me, would you eat your face cream? Absolutely not. So I'm asking you, would you? If your answer is absolutely not, then why are you putting it on your face? And this is why I switched again to natural products. In this little concoction here, I have frankincense, I have lavender, I have tea tree, I have copaiba, I have clary sage, and I have fractionated coconut oil. And it's non-greasy, it sinks in, and it has, if I wanted to eat it, I could. I can lick it off my fingers, nothing bad is going to happen. It's all edible, it's all ingestible, and I'm actually working on trying to get this little damage off my nose. So my boyfriend did that with the blackhead tool, and the frankincense is actually really helping that, just a side note. So using these natural oils on my face, taking all the crap, I'm not putting any SHIT on my face anymore. I know what's in it, I made it, I know the oils are pure. Frankincense is the king of oils, you can use it for everything. When in doubt, use frankincense. For the skin, it helps with those pesky signs, fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, evens out skin tone. Lavender is calming, it helps to calm, and I think this is what's making this, the lavender is really helping the pinkiness on my nose. The copaiba and clary sage is also very cleansing, so it's helping my skin in a way that it's cleaning it. It's also allowing it to get into the pores. I missed out tea tree. I have a little bit of tea tree in here too. Again, it's antioxidant, it's keeping my skin clean and fresh, all in one, and I made it myself. If you think of your skin, let's say this is the skin membrane, a cell membrane, and we have an oily membrane that goes around it. The essential oils actually get into this. So the membrane is there to keep the good things in and the bad things out. So when we're using anything on our skin, it can get through. So you don't want those pesky perfumes and synthetics getting through to your skin. And, you know, if you're trying your best to look after your skin, or you even watch what you eat, we should be watching what we put on our skin, because it does make a difference. And yeah, I want you to come on my skin and hair journey with these essential oils. I'll put everything in the caption, and I'll also put a link to my shop for the oils. This is not a huge plug. This is a true story. I am using these every day. I actually have my whole Vanity case down here with all of the oils. as you can see. So it's not just a plug. I'm not sponsored. So yeah, join me. Let's grow my hair. Let's look after my skin, and let's look after your skin. Let's step into a world of wealth when it comes to our skin and our products that we're putting onto our skin. And I want to help you. So if you've got this far in the video, 15 minutes in, thank you very much. Drop me a message if you have any questions. And I just want to end by saying, if you're watching this video and you watch my others, also thank you very much. For me, having nearly 200 views on my last video, really makes me smile, because I hope that out of that 200, just one person listened and maybe started to make some changes in their life. And yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Anyway, I've already broken my rule of keeping the videos to 10 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. Happy Wellthy Wednesday, wealthy people. Like, subscribe, hit me up on my socials, and yes, I will see you next Wednesday.